Good morning, everyone. The second problem in your losses of pre-stressed. So see here, what he is asking in this, a pre-stressed concrete beam of 250 mm wide and 360 mm deep has a span of 12 meters. The beam is pre-stressed by steel wires of area. The beam is pre-stressed by steel wires of area 350 mm square. Here he did not give he has directly given you the area. Provided at uniform eccentricity of 60 mm with an initial pre-stress of 1250 Newton per mm square. Determine the percentage loss of stress in the wires if the beam is pre-tension beam and post-tension beam. So right, here he has already given you the Young's modulus of steel. How much he is asking you to take? 210 kilonewton per mm square and EC equal to 35 kilonewton per mm square. Here he has given ultimate creep strain for 45 into 10 to the power of minus 6 Newton per mm for pre-tension, 22 into 10 to the power minus 6 Newton per mm for post-tension. So right, here the shrinkage of concrete also given, that is 300 into 10 to the power of minus 3 for your pre-tension and 215 into 10 to the power minus 6 for your post-tension. So next, the relaxation of stress is given 5% of initial stress. So here he is asking the percentage of loss of strain in the wires. So here we need to calculate in the pre-tension as well as the post-tension. So here the anchorage slip, that also will comes into the picture here. So right, first we will calculate here for this one. First what we need to calculate, here he has given ES and EC. So here ES and EC we will calculate the modular ratio. So what will be the modular ratio here? Modular ratio is equal to ES by EC. So right, what is the ES here? 210 by 35. So what is the answer here? What is the answer here? 210 by, please carry your code book. Six kilonewton per mm square. 6 kilonewton per mm square. Then after what we need to calculate here? Here we need to calculate, please check this one. So what we need to calculate here? Pre-stressed concrete beam of 250 mm wide. Here he has given, first we need to find out area of concrete. Right, without finding the area of the concrete you cannot. So right, so what is the area of concrete here? 250 into 360. So right, what is 250 into 360? Right, so next what we need to find out here? We have got the modular ratio and we have got the area of the concrete. So right, area of the concrete, here they have given the Here they have given the eccentricity. So right, for finding here we need to calculate the moment of inertia. So right, moment of inertia, please note down this one. So right, so what will be the BD cube here? How much they have given? B into D cube, how much they have given here? So what will be the answer? $250 into 360. So right, this is your answer. Next we need to find out the initial pre-stressing force. So that is nothing but the P naught. So right, how we will need to find out the load by area, but here it does not give you the initial load. He have given the complete initial pre-stressing. So first we will find out the P naught. First we will find out the P naught. Stress into area of your steel. Stress into area of your steel. How much we have got here stress? How much they have given the stress here? 1250. So right, what is your area of the steel? What is your area of the steel? Right, here you people can see here they have given the area into steel. So how much you are getting here? 1250 into 350. Four three 7500 Newton. 437,500 newtons is your P naught value. So right, here we have got how many values here? We got the modular ratio is equal to 6. Modular ratio is equal to 6. I think I have given you kilonewton per meter for the first one. So right, I am sorry for that. So there the units will be getting cancelled. When we will calculate by ES by EC, the units will be getting cancelled in the modular ratio. You will be getting the value 6 there. Next, what we have calculated? We have calculated the area of the concrete. How much we have got area of the concrete? 250 into 350. Sorry, 360. So right, that can be right mm power area, right? So next, what we have got, I is equal to 9.72 into 10 to the power 8 mm 4. So next, P naught is equal to how much we have got, 3437500 Newton, right? So by using all this value, next we will find out the stress in concrete. Next we will find out the stress in concrete. Stress in concrete. So right, what will be the stress in concrete? That will be your FC. So right, what is the FC value? P naught by what you will be getting? Area of the concrete plus P naught into your eccentricity by I. So right, here what we have in the previous problem we have taken only this one. In this problem why we are taking, here they have given the eccentricity. So right, how much did you get? P naught 437500. So what is your area of the concrete? You have got 9 into 10 to the power 4 plus, so here 437500 into what is your eccentricity? 60 by 9.72 into 10 to the power 8. So right, please calculate this one. Four three seven five 00 into 60 divided by 9.72 into 10 to the power 8. So what is the answer here? So right, what is the answer we are getting here? 437,500 by 9 into 10 to the power 4. 4.86 plus 437,500 into 60 divided by 9.72 into 10 to the power 4. What are the values we have taken? That are all correct, right? Newton per mm square. This after this we need to find out all the losses. What are all the required losses we need to find out here. Now we will find out the all required losses. So right, next we will solve the losses which are occur in your pretension first one will deal with the pretension member. Right, what is the first loss? Loss due to elastic shortening. Loss due to elastic shortening. So right, what is the loss due to elastic shortening? M into modular ratio into your stress in concrete. So how much we have got? Modular ratio is 6. Stress in your concrete, how much you have got? 4.88. So what will be the answer here? 6 into 4.88. 29.28 Newton per mm. So right, next what is the next loss we need to calculate? Loss due to shrinkage of concrete. So what is the loss due to shrinkage concrete? Here the shrinkage strain which has been already given in your question into elastic Young's modulus of your steel. So what is the shrinkage they have given? 300 into 10 to the power minus 6 into Young's modulus of the steel. How much they have given? 300 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 210 into 10 to the power 3. How much you are getting here? 63 Newton per mm square. So right, next we need to find out the right. I hope everything is clear here. What is the third loss? Loss due to creep. Loss due to creep of concrete. So right, so what is the answer here? Creep shortening. The creep shortening value has been already given in your problem. Creep shortening into stress in your concrete plus Young's modulus in steel. So right, creep shortening, what is the value here they have given? 45 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 4.88 into here. How much we have got the value? 46.116 Newton per 46.116 Newton per mm square. Next, we need to solve for the relaxation loss. We need to go for the relaxation loss. So right here, next we need to solve for the relaxation loss. So what is the formula for the relaxation loss? What I have given here? Right, relaxation loss, how much you have given? 5% of initial, right, 5% of initial stress means how much? Initial stress that has been already given in your problem. Please follow the code book. In that you will be getting all the formulas in the page number 24 and 25 of 1343 2012. So right here you have got relaxation loss 62.5 Newton per mm square. Right, Newton per mm square. We have got all the four losses which occur in your pretension member. So now we need to calculate for the total loss. So right, total loss which has been occurred in the pretension member. So right, we got elastic shortening how much? 29.28 plus 63 plus 46.16 plus 62.5. $29.28 plus 63 plus 46.16 plus 62.5 will give you how much? 200 point Newton per mm square. So right here we need to find out, our intention is to find out the percentage loss. So right, percentage loss. So here how we will be finding the percentage loss? Total loss by your initial loss. Initial loss into 100. So what is the total loss? 200.94 by what is your initial loss? How much percentage loss you have got? How much percentage loss you have got here? 16.07 percentage loss you have got in the pre-tension member. Now we need to calculate for the post-tension member. Right, next we'll solve with second one, post-tension member. In the post-tension member, the first one will be loss due to elastic shortening will be 0. Right, next one, the loss due to shrinkage. As in the theory we have already explained that the elastic shortening will be 0 when we are not taking much bunch of wires. So right, next one, shrinkage of concrete. Here the values will be getting changed because the different values has been given for the shrinkage, strain, here Young's modulus. So here what is the shrinkage strain value they have given? 215 10 to the power minus 6 into 210 into 10 to the power 3, right? What is the value here? 215 45.15 Newton per mm square, right? So next one, loss due to creep of concrete. So right, creep shortening, so what is the creep shortening? How much they have given? Please check the question. 22 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 4.88 into 22 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 4.88 to 10 into 10 to the power 3. Here you have got this answer. So next we will deal with the relaxation of concrete, relaxation of the steel. Relaxation of steel is here is equal to 5% of initial 5% of initial stress is nothing but 5 by 100 into 1250. So how much you are getting here? The value will be same as previous. 62.5 Newton per mm square. Now here the fifth one will comes into the picture. The fifth one will comes into the picture, that is nothing but the loss due to anchorage. What is the formula for that? So right here the delta is taken as 1.25 into 210 10 to the power 3. Right, here the delta is the value which is the smaller value which we will be taking in the anchor slip. The anchor slip will be the very small one. You can check it in your code book, right? L is the distance, how much they have given? 12 meters. 12 into 1000. So what will be the value here? 1.25 into 210 into 10 to the power 3 by 12 into Here already it is Newton per mm square, right? Here mm you will be getting the value this, right? Next we need to calculate the friction. In the post tension member you will be having the anchorage slip plus friction. So right, next we will loss due to friction. As we have already discussed in the theory part, whenever you will be calculating the friction, so automatically the Ubel effect will comes into the picture. Here the initial stress is 1250 into, here we are taking the K is the coefficient called Ubel effect. The Ubel effect I have already shared you in the PPT, please check it. 0.0015 into, here actually it is x is the distance. So right, here means complete length. Please check your code books for the formulas. Please check your code books. So right, how much the, what is the value you are getting here? What is the value here we are getting? 1250 into 0.0015 into 12. Wait a second. .5 Newton per mm square. Here the Newton, directly we have taken meters. So right, next we have got all the losses. Next we need to calculate for K is the Ubel effect. Please check it. Next we need to calculate for the total loss. So right, what is the total loss here? 45.15 plus 22.54 plus, what is the relaxation loss you have got here? 62.5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the anchorage slip value you have got? Anchorage slip value 1.25. I haven't noted down that value. .5 plus 45.15 plus 22.54 plus 62.5 plus 21.88. Comparatively from that, how much we are getting here? Here we are getting the lesser value from the. So right, next we will calculate for the percentage loss. So what is the percentage loss here? 13.96. 13.96. So listen everyone here. In the pre-tension we have calculated for the 4 losses, and the post-tension we have calculated for the all 6 losses, right? 6 losses, and here we don't, in the post-tension member we will not be having the elastic shortening. We will not be having the elastic shortening. Here the two terms we have got, the extra is, one is delta and one more is the K, coefficient called Ubbel effect. So right, please check these both the values in your code book, and please while solving the problems please carry your notes. We'll solve the few problems in the next video, right?